What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another video. My name is Takumo, aka Leo. I just want to start this video by saying thank you to everybody that has been watching my videos. I highly appreciate you guys for all the likes. If you guys want a random shout out or whatever, just leave a comment and I'll go ahead and do it at the end of each video. I'm going to be trying my very best to make a video every single day for a week, and then after that it's probably going to be every other day. I'm really enjoying making these story times, but I am running out of stories. I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of things did happen to me in high school, but I do want to save some of the stories for bigger videos. This story in particular is about my very first time getting in a fight. So to give you guys some context, I went to 3 different high schools throughout my career of being a high schooler, quote unquote. So I ended up meeting this girl during my freshman year of this school. Keep in mind, I didn't know anybody because they're not the same people that I went to middle school with. They're completely different people. And I ended up meeting this girl and she was super nice to me the entire time I knew her. But there was one slight itty bitty problem. She was super nice and super flirty, but she had a boyfriend, and that boyfriend, he hated me. The only thing was, I did not know this man. I don't know who he was. So I ended up finding out that she had a boyfriend this fateful day, and it was my first fight ever. So in front of the school, there's this canal. Whenever I pass by the school, it's not there anymore, but there's this canal where people would go by and they would like just talk, hang out or whatever, sometimes have fights. Like they had beef in school, so they'll go fight over there, and hella people will show up. So this particular day that I went to go show up, somebody was like, oh yeah, there's gonna be a fight today, like we don't know who it is yet, but there's gonna be a fight. And apparently there's somebody hyping everybody up that there's gonna be a fight today. And so we're all in a circle just kind of waiting to see who it was, and out of nowhere this guy just comes into the circle and he looks at me and he's like, you, and he points at me, and I point at my buddy that I'm like standing next to, and I'm like, him or me? And my buddy's like, nah bro, he's pointing at you, like, oh shit. And I tell him, nah bro, I don't want to fight, like I ain't a fighter, I'm a lover, right? And I tell him that joke, and he's like, oh yeah, you've been loving on my girl? I'm like, the fuck you mean? And he goes, yeah man, my girl has told me that you guys have been talking and she wants to break up. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, I don't even know what girl you're talking about. Later on, he ended up telling me what the girl's name is. I can't really remember what the conversation went like, but the next thing I know is I have my hands up and I'm having it ready to fight. I've never fought it before in my life before this, and I have my hands up and he comes at me and he charges me and he kind of like tackles me to the ground. While I'm on the ground, I have his head under my arm and I'm kind of like punching him on the side, and he gets up and he has me like in a, I guess like a half guard kind of deal. Like he's on top of me and he's trying to punch me in the face. While he's like trying to punch me in the face, I kind of like put my knees on his back and I kick him over me and I slide under him. I'm like, yo bro, I really don't want to fight. And out of nowhere, one of his buddies pushes me from behind into him and he kind of throws me into him. Next thing I know, I'm on the ground and I'm getting my ass beat. I am being laid out. Everybody's just watching and yelling and shit. And then out of nowhere, I see these 2 other guys jump in and they're like, fight's over, fight's fucking over. One of them starts yelling that, right? And they start pushing each other out of the way. They start like fighting these other guys that were like jumping me, right? And I get up and I'm so fucking mad and I'm ready to continue fighting. And out of nowhere, I just hear somebody yell, cops. And so everybody starts running. I'm just like, fuck dude, I'm so tired. If you guys have never fought before in your life, it gets super tiring, especially at this point where we were in the ground. He was on top of me and like I kind of had to carry him off of me in a way. It got super tiring, so I didn't even want to run. I just started walking away and the cops didn't even care. They just drove off. Everybody just kind of scattered and nobody really said anything. As I was walking away, the guy comes up to me and he just goes, stay away from my girl. And I mean, that was the end of the video. My first fight was me just getting jumped, I guess. And if you guys did like, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.